Hey there YouTube, how's it going? Welcome back. You're watching our server play series. This should be episode 3. I haven't done too much off camera, but I did make some more chests because the inventory situation was just out of control. I'm going to put all my plants and stuff, and so far mob drops in this chest. We've got cobble and mossy cobble in there. We got other things we find in the earth here. And another chest for I don't know what yet. Tool chest next to my bed. We have some molten gold to make into ingots. We have tin and iron, and then we're going to make some glass blocks that are pretty neat. So that's going to be here in the near future, and we're also probably going to get a farm going as I'm running low on health and hunger. So we'll probably put a farm just right out here. It might be moved later, but that's what we're going to do. So, welcome back. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and thumbs up and comment, and we will get started here. So, we'll be back soon. Alright, we're back. So, I just want to show you making ingots. Yeah, this is a big pain in the rear, I'll tell you what. But, just like everything else in Minecraft, there's a solution, and we're working towards it right now. Let's see if we just make one more ingot. It should be enough, maybe not. We'll make a couple more. And we're going to be making a redstone clock. We're going to need stone for redstone. I thought it took gold, so we're going to stop all this craziness and go build this thing. But we are going to need some stone. So let me smelt some cobblestone and to make regular smooth stone, and I'll be right back. Alright, so let's get started. We smelted just a couple stone by now, and it says we only needed 4. We're going to grab some redstone. We're going to make some sticks, and then a redstone torch. Shift, click on this question mark, puts the recipe here for you. Drag out your redstone clock. There's something else we need to do, a little bit of infrastructure, but we need to build the hopper underneath our casting table and casting basin to pull out of this inventory and a box underneath that. So let me go ahead and do that off camera. I will briefly start the recording just to show you the recipe for the hopper, and you can see how it works, and then we'll go from there. Be right back. Alright YouTube, welcome back. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to have to build in 2 more chests and a hopper. So let's build our chests. And in order to build a hopper, we're going to need to use our hammer that we crafted earlier, which I might have put in this box here. Not that hammer. Here it is. We're going to have to make some iron plates. And a hopper is 5 iron plates, so that's going to take 10 iron. Put it in this format here. Leave the hammer there. Maybe it's this way. Is that it? Oh, I need a wrench. We're going to need to build a wrench. That's what we need to do. And we can build one out of bronze, and I've already made some bronze. So let's make a bronze wrench real quick because it's more durable. And with that, we have our hopper. Very nice. So what we got to do is stick this hopper underneath our casting table on top of a chest. Once I get this all set up, I will bring you back. Alright, well we got our hopper. Had to end the video abruptly. I've got a pretty loud roommate, so I don't want to get him too much on the video feed here. That way you can hear me clearly and not listen to the distractions in the background. So I placed my chest here, a mere 2 blocks down underneath the casting basin. While looking at the chest, while holding left shift, right click, the hopper goes underneath it. Now, when something gets poured into the casting basin and it solidifies, it should be pulled out into the inventory below. We're not going to be able to see it unless we right click on the chest only takes up a complete block. And there you can see our gold ingot. Just to make sure it happens again. Be right back. Hey, welcome back. So you can see I'm putting the redstone clock in my hand, and if I just place it right here, it's going to act as a right click on the item below. So essentially, we are automating our ingot crafting. As you'll see this dropping if it's working. There it goes. Very cool. So once it's done making the iron and the molten tin, we'll break the clock, we'll put the casting basin down, and then we'll put the block back on there, the clock back on there, so it could make our molten glass blocks. When it's done, I'll bring it back. See you in a few. Alright, really quick guys, just to show you how it works. It still fills up the basin, which takes, usually 8 ingots to make. But it'll just keep turning it on and off until it fills it. And once it does fill it and solidifies, it'll be sucked into the inventory below. Cool. Now that it's working, we're going to have some clear glass, which has no edges. And I will show you how that works in a little bit once we get enough of it. In the meantime, just to let you know what I would be doing off camera, is I'm going to go ahead and smelt all the little ores that we do have. Where did I put it? I know I have a bunch here somewhere. Oh, I put them over here actually. We'll get all this stuff smelted. We'll make some more glass, and then I'll bring it back. Actually, in the meantime, while that's working, we need to start our farm like bad. I'm going to end up moving this, but luckily we found a thaumium hoe, which is going to help us out quite a bit. It's going to save us 4 iron, and it's probably going to last forever. They're actually enchantable, but we're nowhere near doing that, so we'll just take advantage of it now. I'm going to get this planted, guys, and then I will bring you back shortly. Alright, guys, so, I was a little too fast on that. We have run into another problem. And that problem is running out of lava too dang quick for this setup. As you can see, we're really low. We still got 22 blocks of aluminum to get out, but I have a lot of copper that I need to smelt yet. So there is a solution. I've already set it up in the crafting table, so once I get this started back up, I will show you what that recipe is, the item that we're going to use. And a little hint for you, it's thermal expansion. Actually, I think that this item is too cheap for what it's capable of doing. Seriously. Portable tank. We've already built a crescent wrench, or a crescent hammer, that picks up thermal expansion stuff. We've already built this chest that we're able to pick up, place down, and still keep all of our inventory items in it. Now, we have a tank that does the same thing. Right click. Oh, with the with the crescent hammer, and we're able to pick up the inventory. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down into the darkness and get us some lava, like 16 buckets of it, and that way we don't have to keep running down there. As you can see, we started a little farm, and we're letting it grow, and we need to be really safe. Last time I went down into the mines, I died, so as you can see, in the experience level is probably a lot smaller than it was. Alright, well, I won't keep you here while I run down there, but I will show you what it's like when I get down there. Oh, I should probably keep my bucket, which I have. Okay, see you soon. Alright guys, we are here. Place the portable tank down. Right click on the lava, and all you do is right click on the tank. Looks like it's going to hold 8 buckets full. So let's go ahead and fill our portable tank. Well, what do you know? I answer the freaking phone, and then a creeper kills me.
User left your channel.
Terrible. Let's see if we can hurry it back and get all of our stuff. I'll just take you along for the ride. At least I didn't pick up the portable tank yet. Oh. Shoot. Oh, they're shooting each other now. Lucked out on that one. Oh, there's my lava too. Okay, I'm not sure what I've got, what I'm missing. I got a lava bucket, got my crescent hammer. Let's get situated. Where's my... I thought I had some torches. Pick up our tank. It also emits light, so you could actually use it as a light source if you wanted to. There's still so much more to mine down here, a lot of resources. I bet the skeleton that had the glowing bow won the battle. What do you think? Arrows. Look at all the arrows. They had a big old battle here. Look at all the arrows. They both died. That's funny. Their parents would be proud. Ahmed. Alright, well now that we got a bunch of lava, we're going to go ahead and put it on our smeltery. And we're going back down for some... Oh no, are we? Okay. We'll put it on our smeltery. We'll be good to go. There's a good news about dying. It fills up your health and your food, so we don't have to worry about food for a while. Okay, the way we're going to set this up, we need to somehow to get our tank to the top of this. I'm just going to put some blocks down and get to the top of it. Hold right click. Hold the left shift button and then right click. Push the tank on top, and you need to turn it to where that looks like it's orange. It just dumped its lava into the tank. Filling it, we'll take our bucket of lava that we still have, put it in there. So we've probably got a good, I don't know, 9, 11 buckets or something like that. 9 buckets of lava to use up before we have to go back down there. Hopefully by then we'll have everything smelted and we'll be good to go. So let me just start filling this thing up and I'll be back soon, guys. We're almost finished automating our smeltery. We will finish that up really, really soon. Now then, YouTube, we've got a lot of copper in there. We just did a bunch, and it gave us 53. We're doing another bunch, and then I would like to add the last bunch of it to the smeltery before we go down. We need to mine for some iron because I'd like to make some more tools. But while we're waiting to establish or to put the rest of the copper in the smeltery, I just want to show you this glass, the glass that comes from the smeltery. Now you can make this glass either by putting straight sand in there, or other glass, the normal glass. What I like about this stuff is that when you put two together, you don't see the borderline in the center. It kind of makes it one. So I think that's pretty neat, and that's why I use this stuff, and I'll put that all over the place, just so I could see outside. So it's really good to see outside before you go outside, because there could be a creeper standing right there. That's happened to me on multiple occasions. So I will add some more windows and go down and do some mining for some iron, and then we're going to come back and make some more Tinker's Construct tools. Alright, see you then. Hey guys, I just wanted to explain and show you how this hammer works and explain a couple different methods on how you can do the mining in these cave systems. I remember in the beginning I used to get really, really lost. So after watching some YouTube videos, there are some pioneers of this game that have come up with really decent ways to keep track of where you've been, and I've adapted and used those tactics now. So thank you for those people who put those YouTube videos up and show everybody else what their trials and tribulations have discovered. Basically, when I go into caves, I put my torches on the right-hand side, so as I travel deeper into something, you can see all my torches on the right-hand side. In order to get home, the torches need to be on the left-hand side. See how that works? So as long as I keep going. Now, if I find a branch or a tier that branches off, maybe there's a Y intersection or something. Maybe I want to go off that direction or that direction. There's actually a good there's a good example of this up here, where there's a couple different possibilities to travel down. So I could either go in where I'm at here, or I could simply go down over here, which you see that I've already done. Now this, what I'll do is I'll go into each fissure like this, and I'll mine all of its precious resources. Right, just like that. And once it's all mined out, then I simply put a block wall in front of this path after taking my torches out. But there's something interesting over here that I want to explore at some point. Is a big cavern, huge, kind of neat looking down there, and lava and a bunch of neat stuff. So we'll definitely be going over there. So I'm not going to block this one up. But had this been the end, I would have gotten all the minerals, all the good stuff, and yeah, cool. Also, this hammer, what this hammer does, it mines in a 3x3 area, and it's iron, so it's able to mine anything an iron pickaxe would be able to mine. It's not strong enough for obsidian, but we'll hopefully get to the point where I can make some steel to get some obsidian. And it makes mining really fast. And now I have an abundance of cobblestone, so I will be upgrading the house floor and all that stuff eventually, and hopefully for future plans to the nether and stuff, I'll be prepared for. Oh, like this one. You see how this one ends and there's really nothing going on? I'll just take my torch. This is where I go up. So let's just block it off. And when I see a wall like this, when I'm out underneath, and I take my time and I make sure everything gets walled off. And if there's like a loop and it comes back around, I wall off the back wall and I'll go do that side and I'll go do that side, just to help me keep track of where I've been and that I don't get lost. So anyways, that's how I do it, and yeah, use it if you want. Don't if you don't, whatever. I might even get some of this marble real quick. Maybe do something neat here at the house, but alright, we'll see you soon. Alright, so this is what the outcome is of our little mining op. And we'll get this smelted and we'll see what's next on our agenda. See you in a few. Alright guys, well really soon our wood shortage is going to be a thing of the past. What we need to do now is just make a few more patterns. I think maybe just one, but we might need another one. If we go to our stencil table, we're going to look for the lumber axe head. Broad axe head pattern, that's what we need. We'll take that. We already have tough tool rod pattern, which we've already made into a cast. So let's take our...
User joined your channel.
Just so you know, we're recording YouTube, so...
User disconnected from your channel.
Alright. That was Yasha. He might come back and hang out in a little bit. We need to make our stone broadhead axe. Oh, I know what we have to do. I have to empty this and make a pattern, so we're going to let this run. And I'll come back to you guys when it's time. Alright guys, we're back. As you can see, we've made our stone broad axe head. Our broad axe head, and we put it on our casting table. We just melted one aluminum brass ingot, to make the liquid so we can make a cast. So let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Now what we need to do is smelt at least 8 iron, but probably more than that, because we're going to make our axe out of iron. That's going to take 8 iron for this iron plate, 3 iron for this tough tool rod, 3 iron for this tough tool binding, and 8 for this broad axe head. That's going to be a total of, what, 22? So let's make sure we have 22 ingots in there. Smelting down, we have 2, 4. We need 18 more. And once that's smelted, we'll go ahead and cast all of our parts and get this thing built. Be right back. Alright guys, welcome back. We have, as you can see, our 22 ingots in there. Let's see if my math is right. Go ahead and make the axe head pattern. Let's grab the other patterns that we're going to need here. Oh wait, I think I actually have some of this built already. Iron, iron, iron. Alright, so that's all we're going to need, is just that. So, miscalculation. Forgot about that part. Oh well. Either way, I've got the part I need. Gives us our axe. Now this is a super, super cool axe. I know I'm going to need another one of these. So let's just go ahead and cast some of this stuff. Because we're going to be making an excavator next. So might as well use the iron that's in there. Okay, so let me go demonstrate this axe for you guys. And wait until you get a load of this. It's one of my favorite tools in the game. So if you hit the most bottom, the most bottom part of the tree with this axe, the entire tree just falls apart. Isn't that something? So just in 4 seconds, we just got 43 pieces of wood. Yeah, I love this tool. We're gonna go do that to this tree over here as well, since I've already taken the trunk away. There you go. Now it is glitchy sometimes. It doesn't always work, but it works well enough. We're also gonna go and chop this greatwood tree. You gotta find the original sapling one. There it is. All right. Perfect. Now we shouldn't struggle with wood at all. We just got nearly, what is that? 85 pieces of logs and a stack of 64. So, I mean, we're doing really good. We're going to get a bunch of saplings as they fall. Probably some more wood too. Do I have the room? Let's just cut this one down too. We're going to need the room anyways. Yeah, life is going to get a whole lot easier. So I just wanted to demonstrate that. I'm going to try to get my farming going a little bit more. And then we're also going to craft the next item from Tinker's Construct, and that's going to be the excavator. So when I'm ready to do that on camera, I will bring you back. So we'll see you soon. Alright guys, so we've just made a stencil pattern and the excavator head pattern, and we are going to need to take one of our remaining 2 aluminum brass ingots. Get that in the smelter smelting. In the meantime, we're going to make a stone excavator head. We're going to put that stone excavator head on the casting table. And when that thing melts, this thing should right click, making us a pattern. And we should have our pattern. Once we do that, we're going to melt some iron. Enough iron to make our tool. Let's just calculate how much we're going to need. Excavator. The excavator is a broad digging tool. It harvests soil and snow in a wide range. It's an area effect weapon or tool that's 3x3. Durability is average. We're going to need a plate, as we know from previous Tinker Construct tools. That's going to take 8 iron ingots. The head's going to take 8 iron ingots, 3 and 3. So we're looking at 16, 19, 22. So we'll just prep to get 22 iron ingots ready. take our pattern that it's done, put our pattern down. I'm just going to take this clock down, and we're going to start smelting our iron. When it's done, I'll bring it back. See you soon. All right, YouTube, welcome back. So we've got our iron smelted. We got 22 ingots. Let's go ahead and cast our parts here. Let's get our casts ready. Gonna need these 3 next. Running out of room in my inventory, but hey, that's not a problem. Let's go ahead and start smelting some of this other stuff here. Okay, that should work. Put our clock back up. Get our parts. And see what we can build here. There it is. Excavator. Nothing super fancy because I intend to upgrade these things to some serious hardcore metals in the future. But for now, this will do. And let's copper, lead, silver. That's a good start. Let me go show you how this thing works really quick. This also does the same thing as the hammer in the mining, where whatever surface you do click on, it's going to do a 3x3 area. It did this 5 squares because, you know, there was one missing. This will do 6 squares. And if we do one on the ground, it should take 9 squares, as we'll see here. Just find the center block, and we'll get all 9. You can see how much time this is going to save us in terraforming our property. I'm really looking forward to using it. So let me get to work terraforming and figure out what we're going to be doing next on the game. We're probably going to get more into gregtech's technology next, which means we're going to have to probably build a basement because the stuff that it builds is uses steam, and it's quite loud and annoying after a long period of time. So we're going to hide it somewhere nice and quiet and a little bit far away. But we'll probably get into that real soon. And in order to do that, we're going to need a lot of copper and a lot of tin. So make sure, guys, that you're out there in the world getting copper and tin this whole time, so we can hopefully start building some steam machines. All right, talk to you soon. Hey guys, welcome back. All right, so we got a lot accomplished. Notice I got to change the gear. I did have to leave the house and come back, so I got all ready and looking nice, and oh yeah. But I think we got a lot done on this episode. Didn't really seem like that. We fixed and we made some more Tinker's Construct tools. We started changing the structure of the house a little bit. Got some more mining done. Terraform, we got a farm started. We don't really have too much in the way of resources, but I intend to go mining out camera and get it all smelted for us so we could start on something else. I'm not quite too sure what it is. Probably not sure. I'm thinking thermal expansion energy and a way to auto smelt more efficiently into a sorting system, and maybe even the beginning of a sorting system next episode. So we're going to go ahead and end it here. I thank you for your support. Comment, subscribe, like, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.